work a plan now. Can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking that monkey, it about my face. Wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Vikings take over first down at their own 20-yard line. There we go.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Right to the air is Burrow. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Moore, the man in motion. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From midfield now, Burrow. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. That nice pickup of 17 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Moore, the man in motion. First down, here's the run with Cook. And some space here. And he will score. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown. And the Vikings are back first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Brady now on first down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The name Viking fans know well, it's the brother of Dalvin, James Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Here's Brady. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now a play fake. Brady. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Here we go. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down. This defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
42 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Moore, the man in motion.
11 MT, tight. 11 MT, tight. 11 MT, 11 MT.
On third down, Burrow. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, That's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let it put some points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Brady now on first down. He finds his target, Beckham. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Dancing to his left. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting one backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Brady's throw there complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. Pass complete on the out route to Beckham. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 11 yards there, just like last play. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Firing quickly here, that's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Brady to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Brady. Touchdown, Saints. Odell Beckham with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Now the try here for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Vikings 10, Saints 7.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole, and it leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
Here we go.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. He's got the connection to Moore. First target, first catch, and a first down. The Vikings at 500, hit 6-6. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score.
Here we go.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. And he will find his man on the outside. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Moore, the man in motion. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, I think there's a little too much heat on that one. He's trying to hit his running back out of the backfield. Normally you want to get the ball to them in stride. But here, this one's coming in hot. And it tips off his hands and into the arms of the defender.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
To try again after the sack. Brady, it's Kelsey on the ground. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now Brady. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of first at the 32.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will knot us up at 10. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Vikings take over first down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
11, 11, 11.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
11 Thomas. 11 Thomas.
Moore, the man in motion.
11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Moore, the man in motion.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
Fielded at about the 28. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Brady going to throw. He completes it to Beckham.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Saints.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, now Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete there to Beckham.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
He's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2 is not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
Down inside the 40.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Brady now to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 30 yards. On on play action. It's Brady. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
A loss of 4 now. And it brings up second.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Moore, the man in motion.
12.
After the sack on first down. Burrow looking left side, and he's got a man. That's caught. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
11, empty, take.
Now Burrow. And that is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Cook running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown! Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball. They're moving fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
11 empty.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's taken down here by the Saints. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Burrow.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to the top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Burrow will throw.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Moore, the man in motion.
Hey, we gotta go score.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Vikings were able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. From way up at the 23.
The Saints take over first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. From the 36, Brady. It's caught. Beckham. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They run the counter with Cook. Man, pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down. No gain on the play. Second down coming up. Defense doing their job. Really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense. No gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Now a play fake, Brady. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. Get marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. Touchdown, New Orleans. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ballgame.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Vikings take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now Burrow on first down. He's got a man complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 71 yards.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. Touchdown. DJ Moore. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
The score, Saints 34, Vikings 24.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Play action. Now it's Brady. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
He's got him in, complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Throwing now is Brady. And this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Saints are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Vikings take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And now another one thrown incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
48. Vikings 24.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Taken at the 15. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Brady. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Pulls it in at the 13.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping